everybody. Happy Sunday. You probably don't recognize me because I actually have my hair and makeup fixed today. You're used to seeing me out in the shop with either a ball cap or a ponytail and no makeup. So, I do alright, I guess. But anyway, like I said, happy Sunday. We have left the house probably about 25 minutes ago, I guess. And we are probably, the road's kind of rough. We are heading to Tuscumbia to attend Haley's baptism today. Haley is our daughter. She will turn 30 a week from today. So Haley just felt like several months ago that her salvation was not where it was supposed to be. And so she went to church that morning, and when the altar call was given, she felt led to go to the altar and admit that she just didn't feel like she was saved. She felt like that if she died, that she would not have went to heaven at that point. At the age of 29, and this whole time, since I think the age of around 10 or 11, I think is when she had first thought that she was saved. And my lighting went crazy on that. But she just felt like that she just would not have went to heaven. So she confessed that morning, and she gave her life to God that morning at church at the age of 29. And like I said, this whole time she's grown up in our house with her dad as a preacher, attending church every Sunday morning and Sunday night and Wednesday night and everything in between, being a pastor's child. So, that took a lot of courage. And she was afraid of how people would look at her and just kind of question her, I guess. And I told her, don't worry about what everybody else thinks, because if you feel like you've done what God wanted you to do that morning, that's what counts. And now, if you feel like you have the assurance that if you was to die now, that you're going to go to heaven, that's all that matters. So if you're watching my video out there this morning, and if somebody was to ask you the question, if you died right now, where would you go? Would you go to heaven or would you go to hell? If you can't immediately say with 100% positivity that you would go to heaven, please today make that decision and pray that prayer to ask God into your heart, because you need and you should have that assurance. You shouldn't be able to just sit there and say, well, I don't know. If that's your answer, then you're not going to heaven. You're going to hell. If your answer is I don't know if I'm saved or not, then you need to make that right today. You can do it in your living room. You can actually attend a church today and make that right with God today. Find somebody to talk to. We're here for you if you need one of us. Just get that assurance today. That's all I can say. But anywho, I'm riding in the truck with my hubby, and I'm actually a passenger, which usually I'm the one to do the driving. But God blessed us with this nice truck. It's not brand new, but it's new to us. It's a prayer that we have prayed for about 3 years now. And God saw it to come to life a couple of weeks ago. We're greatly appreciative and humbled that He's blessed us with this. And so we're actually taking it today. But we've got about an hour drive ahead of us, a little over an hour. We've been on the road about 30 minutes. today. Babe, what would you have to say to anybody out there this morning that is questioning their salvation, no matter age or whomever they are, whether they've grown up in a Christian family that attended church every Sunday or what have you? What would you have to say to anybody out there that's sitting at home today making up reasons as to why not to attend church or about their salvation?
Well, I would say that if you're not in church today, you need to question it, period. Unless you're sick, shut in. Because knowing Jesus is about an intimate knowledge of knowing Jesus Christ as your Savior. And with that being said, you want to spend time with Him. So there's questions there to ask yourself if you're not in church today, and you could be. Do I really know Jesus? Intimately love Him with all my heart. He deserves all the love we can possibly give Him. Doesn't matter how bad you've been in your life. Doesn't matter all the things that you may have done. He's there to forgive you. That's why He died on the cross. That's why He rose again, so that we could be victorious. So, no excuses. Just turn and repent and come back to Jesus, or come to know Him for the first time. But find a loving, knowing knowledge of Jesus Christ in your heart. There's no greater feeling. That's what I'd say.
Don't you just love Him? Brad and I will soon be married, as I shared back in my introduction video a couple weeks ago. We'll be soon married in March. We'll be 35 years. And Brad was military when we first started dating. So, Brad, where do you think you would be right now had we not met 35, 36 years ago, about 36 years ago? Where do you think you would be today?
Probably dead.
Why do you think you would be dead?
Alcoholism, drug abuse. Just didn't care about myself, didn't care about nobody else. Just lost could be.
And if there's somebody out there right now that's watching this video and they feel alone, they feel lost, they don't feel like they're worthy or that nobody loves them, what advice would you give them right now?
Turn your life over to Jesus. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Now, becoming a Christian doesn't mean everything's going to be hunky-dory, does it?
No, it doesn't.
But it does make those trials, tribulations, and those rough patches a lot easier to deal with, right?
Absolutely does. Don't know what I'd do without Jesus.
He's brought us through a lot, hasn't He?
Sure has.
Well, that's us. And we both feel that if it wasn't for God and Jesus guiding us through our daily day walk with just life, we probably wouldn't still be together. Ooh, Lord, hit a rough one. Around the year of marriage, around the 10th year, 11th year, we had a very rough patch. We actually separated for a couple of weeks. But we let God come back into the center of ourselves and our marriage. We went to counseling individually. We went to counseling as a couple. And God brought us through it. So it's just like we said, just because you're a Christian doesn't mean everything's going to be a bed of roses. We still have our rough spots and, things that we go through as Christians. But it does make life a lot easier knowing that God is there for us to pray to Him and let Him know what